What's up guys, welcome to another episode, welcome to another video of the KameGarage. In today's video, we're gonna go ahead and replace one of the most important things in the G35, something that broke on the last episode. The coolant bleeder component. On the last video, if you guys watched, we were all done bleeding the system, bleeding all the coolant, taking all the air out. The last step was just to open the plastic bleeder valve, and it decided to just snap and break, and all the coolant fell on the floor. So we had to order a new one. This one is actually aluminum, metal, it's not plastic anymore. So this is the biggest upgrade you can do for the coolant system. One of them actually, but this should definitely make a big difference. Aluminum, metal, doesn't break. It doesn't break. So we're gonna go ahead and replace this, add coolant, and the G35 should be up and running. Finally, after 3-4 days, let's get it. Here, as you guys can see right there, that's the OEM plastic one. Plastic, you definitely want to replace that. It's really common, and you don't want this to happen to you while you're driving the car. This happened to me while I was bleeding the system. All we gotta do is pull this clamp back, loosen up the other clamp that's holding the other hose back as well, and then we can remove the plastic bleeder out from both sides, install the new one, and connect the clamps back in place. After that, we just have to refill the coolant from the radiator. We gotta jack up the car before that as well. We got the clamp back. On the other one, we actually took the whole clamp out. Here's the broken one. The other side snapped. It's plastic, so you know it's bound to break. Plastic is a POS. Make sure you get a good one, aluminum one. We just have to remove the last part that broke off from here, from that hose. Just gotta pull it out. Well guys, the other half, actually, it looks like it disintegrated. It was around the hose. If you guys check the hose right here, it actually disintegrated the other half. It was there, but when I tried to pull it out, it came out in pieces, and you guys can see all the residue and plastic, burnt plastic that's there. Yeah, it pretty much just disintegrated. So we're gonna clean this up so we don't have any dirt or debris or, you know, plastic going through our cooling system. It was coming piece by piece, so I pretty much just grab a little wet towel, try to clean it in the inside, just trying to make sure there's not as much dirt or debris or any broken pieces of plastic in our system. Here's our new bleeder valve. Look at that, beautiful, beautiful aluminum. And the top, the actual cap, is a hex. Just hear that. Now that's what you want quality. So let's go ahead and install this. As you guys can see, we got the hose back in place. We got the new aluminum bleeder valve there. We have a different clamp in the back, the EC clamps, because the OEM clamp fell down the engine. I tried looking for it. Actually, after an hour of searching, I was able to find it. It's between the catalytic converter and some other part of the engine. I didn't feel like doing all that just yet. Just want to get this done. So I went ahead and used a different clamp. It's right here if you guys want to buy these. Standard hose clamps, 2-pack, and it's the 1 inch to 1/4. That should be perfect for the heater hose. All that we have left to do is to jack up the G35, put coolant on it, put it through the radiator, make sure the bleeder gets stopped off. Then we're gonna top it off. We're gonna use the funnel kit that we have for bleeding the system, because I do want to turn on the G35 and make sure there's no air in the system, which there should be air in the system, and probably do that whole process again so we know the cooling system doesn't have any more air. Have the funnel kit in there. Car is jacked up, got 2 jack stands plus the jack just for security. We have our bleeder valve uncovered. Let's go ahead and start putting coolant. As you guys saw, we've been adding coolant through the radiator. Our bleeder port valve is full. You want to go ahead and close it, and then just keep adding coolant till the radiator is full. Now that everything's done right here, we want to go ahead and turn on the engine and do the same thing that we did in the previous video. Bleed the whole cooling system, make sure there's no air in it. We have the heater on, we got the fan going at the max velocity. We're waiting for the G35 to reach operating temperature. The RPMs are looking good, so we can go ahead and rev it for 10 seconds between 25 to 3,000 RPMs. While the heater becomes hotter. That way we can go ahead and bleed all the air out of our system. Okay, I don't know if you guys saw, you can see a little bit of air over there. Again, you just gotta repeat the process multiple times for about 35 minutes to 45 minutes, just depending, maybe longer, maybe shorter, depending on how much air you have in your system. Alright guys, we're all done bleeding the system. We turned off the car. It was blowing hot air. You guys can see right here some steam. The coolant's hot. We let it sit for about, I think about 10 minutes. So we're gonna go ahead and finish up. All you gotta do, this kit comes with this stopper. You just put it right there. That way you can take out the coolant out without any leaks. And then you can dump it all into the coolant reservoir. The heater is throwing hot air, so we should be good. That's gonna be all for today's episode, fam. There's no leaks, I checked. So make sure to leave a comment down below. Subscribe so you don't miss any episodes. And find out what happens to our car, our track car, our race car, our G35 on the next episode of the KameGarage. Peace.